peme Bawumia kutia at the time say and omo peduma Bawumia so omo call online. The guy was only trying to introduce you people to modern practices so that enru hono we are seeing nyina be digital na Ghana yedi anim. In fact, other countries come to Ghana to come and study your system. Now no ya nkofo ba Ghana be sua say the Ghana ye license, driver's license. Ghana ye to me digitize it. Ghana ye Ghana card. Other countries Uganda no me they came to Ghana to learn. And so Ghana for the obi di bibi for buy yempe. Nipa na be kwa wie na fa ne be hu say oh nipa we had good thinking. Me kai pa president go for time. Some of the things are not president maternal health. We spoke against it. Ewi echire na ye de president Kufuor center president Kufuor buy the oye ni. Nti on this show we ye ne awa Muhammad and Ebekasa all the time here for team Bawumia so that they can also tell us the omadwene yo omo. Efa Bawumia, what is Bawumia's message, what is her agenda, what is his plan, e dey na hihia owo Emma party for no, how long na obetimi aye any ade ha. Nti awa we were live on radio. Your life pa nti pacho connect biom mo fancha me your life nti no team Bawumia is going to do already unim say na yere Dr. Bawumia will asset back something that I think Kennedy Agyapong team was trying to also tap into. We see, because if you look at Team Bawumia, Samira has been very, very active in Bawumia's campaign. She has not just been on the sideline. It's not very typical as a first lady. We in Anakuna do free one man. Most of your first ladies know you're very laid back, kaka. But when the second lady cum first lady impending or whatever, she's been very active from first time NPP buy in Bawumia. Samira has been very, very, very active pushing Seni Kunu Betimi Aba. You know, and you know, that is also an advantage that Bawumia has. But over the last, you know, some of Bawumia has very key people. In fact, okay, I say accusation I know more about Bawumia. They say, "Omo I know more a buying crop for people from the establishment. Omo no more supporting Bawumia." But I mean, Obianye establishment. I don't know why they are even using that thing against Bawumia because seriously, seriously, your friend saying, Bawumia, Obianye ya nkono so establishment in supporting no. Obianye ya, and then shall call NDC ma President Mama. Julius Nyaya nka President Mama supporting no. Atofo Nyaya nka President Mama supporting. Say don't get Nyaya President Mama. Obianye no one ma yesi ochi for ASEM Pakodo. Ya wan na wo so gu ni keche ma so beka so mpe. It can cry or more complaining or Nyaya nka establishment support you ma. They would have loved it. You know, but some of the key people in Bawumia's campaign, if you look at your friend Atachia, very key in Bawumia's campaign, and also what Bobo Kennedy Agyapong started in the past. He said Kennedy Agyapong does not have the emotional intelligence to lead Ghana. I think over the last few days, no, that has been one of the things that Bawumia team they punch Ken Pa say on any crop for no any emotional intelligence because we be any Kennedy Agyapong weakness. And the last a few days, you who say Kennedy Agyapong has been a different person. And ti ashase na no me let Ken be Ken. No one who say let Ken be Ken and work it. Because you cannot when you need to, he has really transformed himself. But Bawumia nko for no so person mo kai delegates say kai onipa we. And okay kan into who say the last and running day you have seen videos attack na Kennedy Agyapong they attack a friend saying even what they saying even asofo no it has surfaced back. People are reposting it. People are resharing it. Ni nyina your campaign strategy. Ni nyina your campaign strategy to remind the delegates say, "Wait, and no fighting asofo no. No so a Christoni no. So the election that's really how it is. Oh, co-election. Oh, the say, ma opponent no. You highlight the weaknesses of your opponent. What I say? You highlight the weaknesses of your opponent so that opponent no will look bad. So I say football game. Who say opponent na yemre ho na wo bo ma na tete ana boxing. Who say opponent na bo from no baby a who say wo bre no we pra no e ho na wo punch them on we weak them all. And so Team Bawumia no they are doing exactly what they want to do. They are doing exactly what they want to do. It's you know yes I'm akwa babie o dey jaso they live on okay 101.7 FM your high live radio so and your Migachu FM and na your Naspers radio any idea nyina enti obetimi adjoin I'll add the link to very soon wo we team Bawumia no also person who pushy your friend say Emma Bawumia say delegates no friend say etomano no nso ye na delegates nso tomano this is your chance say we ha this is your chance enti this is what Atachia was saying Bawumia Nankasa over the years on his campaign platform. These are some of the things about Bawumia so to market and sell himself.
2024 election. Sika mitime raising Emma party no ebinsi da ewo your party history. Ebinsi da pickups are yet midima constituencies. Over the regions, over 300 pickups. And say you see in the constituencies. Say in the constituencies, the pickups are being used. Yep.
And Bawumia is trying to remind Omukasetiano. I think this one there was a direct response to Obi to say Brian Champon because Brian Champon and I can say Bawumia fa kaprama. Ti asema Bawumia reminding Kofo and it's no in the past. Sika o raise my party ninye bini. Sika o raise my party ninye bini. But I ono ma bonte mekasa. You understand? So Bawumia is trying to remind the delegates. Ninyi na ne campaign adwuma oya no. In fact, this week there was a video of when old people need to say Ashanti Regional Minister ya no chairman no ache no Buntumi campaigning for Bawumia. I mean, Nana Kumia, Abe ne Kennedy Agyapong say be kra omra no me pacho because some of the attacks are more attacking Bawumia no too personal and no here some of the attack ebe Bawumia so that level no. I mean, these are all candidates trying to say yen ton because I don't know the right person to lead it. But the bigger conversation, the bigger question for NPP, but I know the NSC perhaps Omu primaries one of the things also omu is that the obe wini biano so sani pakro no betimi marketing for 2028 ana omu betimi marketing sani pakro no for 2028 ana what I say inti ano there very important say they would know because when is because you cannot just elect a candidate keke. The NPP for so that for the future of the party. Let me play you this other one too from your friend Dr. Bawumia camp. This one is from
Constituency here you are reading and a region here you are going to mean anyone. Now, Nipana or Assassin, Ni constituency, Minimutan. Your polling station executive, Mahamudu says something. And so, a woman or a woman, the polling station executive, yes, I want to be.
Can you about me? Can you about me? About to be I
this is or the saying Abronye. But you see, I am focus on Kennedy Agyapong. You see, politics no, it's not just about the candidate Bayenkwa. You must also tell candidates the weaknesses of your opponent. And their game no, sana game it here. Into Obiako ka say no, Abronye ka Bawumia. I agree say was say Abronye ton Bawumia, but so opponents who weaknesses so I know you are strategic on your part to tell EFS and conform mkoko to aban opponent. I who national elections. Do national elections as a President Mama or can MPP for a weakness baby. Or can even to the extent that President Kufuado de Oba Brofo and Anagana for Okabi or the Huruno. The Sana politics game netie. Intinye de bia na obeka onkwa candidate ne strength nkwa. You must also talk about the weaknesses of your opponent. Eka ho na game no so eka ho. What you say ene team Bawumia. Last Monday yenya team Ken ebe fire almost omo de ene ye all for Bawumia team no. DNT na Bawumia team ni gidi say omu di say omu de etoma omu of to Bawumia team no can argue that our experience wakoda unlike Kennedy Agyapong afa no oba be president oba be court in fact last kra no ni video bi ba ya na afa onante na ase wa bre wa ye mre na nkofo bi sire say na se sia na wa ye mre na the whole Ghana campaign na wasan kobi wani e say ka untumi o inti Bawumia one of the argument about Bawumia do delegates on ma they are making no and they can also make I think they've said that is that Bawumia will experience wako game ni bida wako oni nanado wako 2008 oni nanado wako 2012 oni nanado wako a year fresh 2016 ono san ko rounds 2024 elections so what game na wako Ghana around the nyina si every constituency every corner wako ni nyina our experience otini passe or relationships in that eba ni diplomatic say abrofo Ghana ni omu dealia oni omu nyina wo relationship dada anya afa na okosua diplomacy he understands the job until uni mistakes bi ohonma wenya ya dada he has already learned from his mistakes unlike who obeba afa na oba be mistake na waba be sua from the mistakes he has already made some mistakes some of which and comfortable bonus for instance economy issues now he has learned from the mistakes now so baby he will not dare even repeat some of the mistakes knowing that experience experience is the best teacher and all these are all strengths by Bawumia for Bawumia but also weakness the same thing any experience that same thing can also be his weakness why you be that why any ten last team can buy no muka say ade na seed no NDC for buy the ometimi stabilize no ade na Bawumia ntumi anye ade na Bawumia nka economy bio ade they are pushing it on Bawumia say no see Bawumia weakness Bawumia ntumi anye therefore ontumi nye bio and there's no justification to give Bawumia a chance but Bawumia so they need any so beton ho say my ye bi da me experience no metin sem na say my economy cry beyond that there's so much I can give. So what you say, here our Muhammad Baba be joining so that he can also tell us other things or remind the delegates and say Mumfa the winnable candidate. Oba Buamu 2028 na Mumfa no. Winnable candidate, not just any candidate. Winnable candidate. Jordan say they a killer race. Race when kwadi onu you say a killer race. Here first Royal say Vim Lady good evening. Royal good evening. Or say we to say a foregone conclusion cross Bawumia we need that. Junior Jalilu and Kanisano. We see Bawumia is winning. JB NSC if you Bawumia is winning. No two ways about it. Jordan say if you are updating update there now pay. Mami hu my gate my e-gate mi nim nipa kra oka e-gate no was another aban policy. Nti I think if you have questions well baby about me and oka so be leading ntino ntino and obeka so a question for him. Okay, Abrante we so say Bawumia is winning simple cry watching you live from Nzima Enyinasi. My greetings to me my name papa thank you pa from Nzima mo choice ne hwan na wa ma yehu Frank entry sister Afia per what you are saying Ken is right for calling for Bawumia a liar well enya me na American is you can't call in fact I think that politics you can't call Bawumia a liar I think she never be on man oh kan no china ye fra on e ka se bra na be yi ano ana fa ba be obi a o liar obi a intentionally deliberately we didn't draw. And do you have any evidence to support that? Aha. Mahamudu attempt the massa. Yeah, attempt the nye ya mamo. Oh, how fa komo obi a odi na attempt be ha no. Daniel if you a great job pa. Nana Usu see if you change is coming. Okay, or no they still are original Ken side no. Nana Usu see change okay, Nana Usu na wasan the way aba no. Royal say Bawumia no all the way. Abrante we say Bawumia one district one factory no Bawumia beba no wababe complete this project na or they buy no we see Ghanaians don't like Dr. Bawumia. Ghanaians are crying and calling for Ken we are delegates there na just say who say wajene no or say Kwame na me so say if we are aware that some senior members of the party want to sideline the win for Bawumia but obi and sideline senior members onyo mo kwa no mto aba delegates obia will vote one vote stop that narrative so we person we are Sam Ekufuado wopa mo say establishment me see obi anya establishment bi an open obi see we love Ken you so there no but nya onko na auto abanti I mean the good thing is that nya onko na auto aba nti if elections, Royal and Patron kind message you say Bawumia has been vice president for 8 years and is popular already into no and obey to me a day ako. Okay, we'll see interesting days ahead. Obisu dia or dia banono. And Charles Opoko say, how can you compare Ken to Bawumia? Well, Francis Okanso say if it's not automatic to make a mistake to correct it. Okay, maintain the whole can I say it is not automatic and I say if it is not. Okay, say it is not automatic to make mistakes and correct it. Okay. Obianka say it's automatic. Me say, Bawumia no, the experience or one say, so why mistake be a why be dada, and he has learned from it and it's made him matured and has experience. And enya do best repeat. Unlike somebody who's coming and starting from a clean slate, you know, there's a difference. That's why a cast experience is the best teacher. No, what I say, Ebenezer say if Ken is the best candidate for the party, okay, we no. We to say Bawumia will win hands down. Bawumia na ena oko. Tiene said they make a team Bawumia day. Ken day no so aba ye omo de Monday. Nti Ken team no Monday omo ba. Mo so mabremo. Monday Ken ba mo se me